Josh McDaniels, let me tell you, he's a great offensive coordinator, but he can't get right as a head coach. Head coaching is, like I said, more of a leadership job. It's a role of a leader, and how you're able to lead men, not boys, men, and men at the highest of the profession, right? I played for Josh and Belichick, and I can tell you firsthand that Josh is very smart offensive coordinator, but not as a head coach as we see. He's very smart, he's very intelligent. But like I said, the difference is just coaching offense or receivers or offensive coordinator, you got to understand how to lead men. When you step into that meeting and that team meeting, you got to make sure those men believe in you. They're ready to go run through a wall for you. And I don't see in some of these head coaches. And, that's why a lot of, some people have to fail, but a lot of people fail that don't have to fail, right? Now, let me read you a quote credited ESPN from Davante Adams. What he had to say about the new hiring and how he felt, being that his team is led by a new leader and not Josh McDaniels. Here goes Davante Adams. We got a new leader now. And it's somebody that we can get behind and somebody that played the game. So it makes it a lot easier for us to connect with him because he understands the mind of a player and he's done a really good job. Just making sure we understand that it's not about him. It's about this team. It's about us figuring it out and getting behind him. Obviously, and I feel like that's what everybody did. That's why it looked that way today. That's what Davante Adams said, playing for this new coach, Antonio Pierce. He played the game, Super Bowl winner, all those good things. He's an intense guy, a defensive guy. You know how defensive guys are. So that's the feeling. So Josh didn't give him that feeling. It seems like Josh was antagonizing players and, getting under players' skin and not making them feel motivated, ready to go play football. And the issues with the Coach Belichick coaching tree is they only see coaching from a Coach Belichick standpoint, especially the coaches that been with him a substantial period of time. They can't unsee it. That's all they know. But Belichick, let me tell you, Belichick doesn't give you the motivation to get geared up to play. He is not a motivator, or he doesn't inspire players. It's just like a dead, just energy that he gives off, right? Now, when you play for New England, you're playing against the coaches, your opponent, and the staff. You don't just go out there and play against your opponent. You got to play against the coaches, your opponent, and the staff. It's one of the craziest experiences I ever witnessed in sports or ever had to be a part of. I'm coming from college. I'm just ready to go play football. And now I realize that I have to play against the coach as well as the opponent and the staff because it seems like everybody against you. I don't know. It's the weirdest thing ever, right? But I don't think Josh has that leadership trait you need to be a head coach. That's just me personally. I don't see it. I never seen it. And, he had a couple chances. And this is his second head coaching job, and both ended miserably. The first one was with the Colts, I think, if I remember correctly, and they both ended miserably. He can't command the room. He can't get to the players the way they need to be reached. You know what I mean? He don't have that talent. He has a talent of designing plays and creating good opportunities for offense. But leading, man, you got to let that one go, man, Josh. That thing is not for you, right? But instantly, new interim head coach Antonio Pierce makes an impact and beats the brakes off a not-so-good team with the Giants. They're not so good. But you can tell the new energy that he brings is what the players want, and it shows. It's hard for people to drop their egos and figure things out, right? So Josh probably will end up joining forces with Belichick again, like he always did when he fired or he's not on a head coach. He just got to run back to Belichick, and they don't have Brady no more. So we're going to see how that's going to pan out, right? And that's probably what's best for Josh McDaniels in the NFL. So, shout out to Josh, man, because I got some respect for Josh. I don't have no personal vendettas. He recruited me to New England, and I always known him to be a very smart and intelligent player, right?